Hello everyone, my name is Jim Smith and welcome to Getting Started with Drums. In this lesson I'm going to show you a very important drum beat that you'll be able to learn quickly and be able to use it while playing along with thousands of songs. It's a very important drum beat. It's relatively simple. I've been able to teach it to 5-year-olds and 50-year-olds, so anybody can learn this drum beat. Okay? We're going to start by just using our hands and legs. Then we're going to transfer to a chair. You could do it on a bed, a couch, a table, any surface at all. And then, of course, if you have a drum kit, you can go to the drum kit. I affectionately call this right side hands, and you're going to see why in just a few seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by lifting our right leg and our right hand. Okay, so you're facing me in a mirror. This will be my right hand and leg, you use your right hand and leg. We lift them up together and we stomp them down. That's right side. Then we just slap our hands on our knees, and that's hands. Hence, right side hands. So let's do it again real slow. Right side, and then hands. We're going to do that 3 times. Right side, hands. Right side, right side, hands. Then we're going to take our right hand and move it over to our left knee, and we're going to start with that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Come over here to our right leg here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always starting with our right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do 3 right side hands and then a 1, 2, 3, 4 starting with our right hand, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 over here starting with our right hand. Here we go. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. On the left leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the right leg, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do it up to tempo. Ready, 2, 3, go. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do a crash. So crash. And you'll see what that is in a bit. Okay, so that's the basic idea. Right side hands. Right side, the right hand and the right foot together, and then just your hands. All right, let's transfer that to a chair. Again, you could use a bed or just a flat table, anything at all will do. And in this time, this little demo here, I'm going to show you, I'm going to use some drum kits. Okay, for this section, I'm going to use some drumsticks, and they can be any drumsticks. They could even be a piece of wood dowling. You can go outside and break off a couple of branches and use any sticks at all. 2 pieces of wood is all you need, or rubber, or whatever else, okay? So if we do it on a flat surface, let's say you're just doing it on a bed, well then what we're going to do is we're going to go right side, like that, that was loud, right side, and then just our hands. So right side, hands, right side, hands. One more time. Right side, hands. And then we're going to start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right side, hands, right side, hands, right side, hands, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's transfer this right side hands from our hands and legs to the drum kit using sticks. So this is going to be our ride cymbal here. I have one over here. But we're going to use the electronic one. It's a lot quieter. And that way I can talk over it. Down here we have the bass pedal. You're going to stomp that with your foot. I like to keep my heel up. Some people play with the heel down. You probably should learn both, depending on what you're doing. And then this here is the snare, and that's really the timekeeper for the whole band, if you have a band. So we're going to stomp the foot pedal and hit the ride cymbal here together. That will be right side, and then we're going to do just our hands. And while we do our hands, I leave the bass pedal pushed against the drum head down here. You don't have to, but I think it'll allow you to stay in time, especially if you're a beginner. And then you can go to advanced techniques later on. So right side, and then just your hands. And then we're going to do right side again, right side, and then our hands. One more time, right side, and then our hands. And then we're going to go to tom 1 here, and we're going to start with our right hand, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to tom 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to start over. Right side, hands, right side, hands, right side, hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to do that as many times as we want, and when we're done, we're going to just do a big crash. So I'm going to hit the bass pedal, the snare with my left hand, and this crash cymbal over here with my right hand. Crash, and that'll be our big ending. So let's do 3 right side hands, then a drum roll. 3 more right side hands, another drum roll, and after the second drum roll, we will do the crash. Here we go. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right side hands, right side hands, right side hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the crash. Let's do it up to tempo. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right side hands, right side hands, right side hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here's right side hands, and I've just lowered the camera a bit so you can see my right foot is stepping down on the bass pedal here. So, right side, hands, right side, hands, right side, hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right side, hands, right side, hands, right side, hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, crash. And when I do crash, I do my foot, the snare, and the crash cymbal all at the same time. Crash. Alright, so now that we've mastered right side hands, 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 right side hands. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand and we're going to cross it over on top of our left hand, and we're going to use the hi-hat. Now I have a real hi-hat right here, okay? And you can see my hands are crossed over. So right side hands, right side hands, right side hands, right side hands, etc. But I'm not going to continue to use that just because it's a little loud to talk over. So, I'm going to do right side hands once, right side hands, and I'm just going to move this hand over here. Now I'm still just going to use my right hand and my right foot together, right side. And now we're going to do hands. We're not going to do anything different. We're just going to lift our hands and drop them down. The right hand is on top of the left hand. So it's going to be right side, hands. If you get confused, just move your hand back over here to the right. Right side, hands, right side, hands. It's the exact same thing. We could actually move this over and over. Right side, hands. Let's move it down to here. Right side, hands. Move it over one. Right side, hands. Cross over. Right side, hands. Okay, if that helps you get oriented better, do it that way. Anyway, now we're going to start here on the hi-hat and the snare and the bass drum. So right side first, right hand, right foot. Right side, hands. Right side, hands. Right side, hands. Then we're going to go to the tom-toms, tom 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got to rush back over here with our right hand. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, drummers probably spend most of their time using the hi-hat, but I like starting over here on the ride for beginners because it just makes it easier to see your right hand and right foot together. Right side. Right side. But what you can do is you can switch between the two, and drummers do every combination possible, of course. So let's try this. We're going to do 3 right side hands and a drum roll. When we're done the drum roll, we're going to go to right side hands back here on the ride. Once we're done 3 right side hands on the ride, we'll do our drum roll and come back to the snare. Here we go. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. Right side hands, right side hands, right side hands. And then let's do that up to tempo. So there you go. One drum beat. You're able to use it in thousands of songs. Get that down, and then you can go on to advanced concepts.